Hello. Today the topic of our fortune telling is his attitude towards you. We have 5 choice. Choose the card you like. And we're starting. His attitude towards you. The first card is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles tarot card indicates a strong, powerful, positive relationship. A person is happy. He perceives his partner as a gift from heaven. But happiness can also be associated with the material aspects of the relationship, making a profit from the transaction. A successful marriage of convenience and just the joy of having a luxurious partner's body available at any time. The range of happiness varies between the two poles. Or a person wants to inform the whole world that he is happy and why. Or he is superstitiously afraid to show his happiness and hides it from others. The Ace of Pentacles can indicate love not for the person himself, but for the wealth and position that he possesses. The Ace of Pentacles indicates very strong, powerful emotions. Let's look at the second card. And this is the Ace of Swords. In personal relationships, a clear, without any compromises, clarification of the situation, the end of one thing, the beginning of something else. Situations when the partner is very determined and strict, ready to sort things out and punish, does not approve of behavior, does not consider it necessary to hide his opinion and is ready to stop all that. Usually the Ace of Swords talks about a direct discussion of urgent issues, getting rid of illusions and solving the problem. Sometimes, in a relationship scenario, the Ace of Swords predicts that passion will break into ordinary and habitual life. The Ace of Swords symbolizes impulsive primal power, intense conquering emotions, extreme feelings associated with a situation or a person, all-consuming love and the same hatred. This is a card of exceptional power, both in love and in hate. These are not the feelings that a person can show harmoniously and affectionately. There will be no cute cooing, rather, a victory over the resistance. Emotions, which are patronized by the Ace of Swords, are able to ignite with such a fire that will burn all obstacles on the way to the goal, simultaneously causing a lot of harm. Here, as they say, the close shine of the dagger is guessed. Perhaps this is due to the fact that swords are actually a cold suit, and when a single emotion appears on the horizon for once, it fills everything with the totality characteristic of this suit. Passionate male love by the sword is a complex, unyielding, uncompromising feeling. It does not cancel the calculating mind and only increases the pressure of the will tenfold. It may seem cold, but in reality it subordinates life. The Ace of Swords is an indicator of sexual initiation, male potency, fertility. The third option is the Magician card. Senior Arcane. The high intensity of the relationship in the meaning of the tarot card Magician for the future lasts as long as the effect of novelty persists. When this effect ends, the relationship ends. Some cards are very easy to describe as a human condition and hard to describe as the result of joint efforts. The meaning of the Magician card in love is just such an individual card. If we talk about relationships, it is, first of all, a competition and a game. The task is not so much to win, but to push, to fight, to move. At the same time, this is not a team game. Rather, it is all against all. It's very similar to puppy games. There is a constant competition. The puppies are on the one hand together, and on the other hand each for himself. The partner is attracted by the willingness to play a game or offer his own game. Loyalty, reliability, and everything else the Magician does not know how to appreciate. He can't stand stagnation and routine. For him, a constant change of impressions is important. He will prefer to change partners, but not to give up his games. The next card is the King of Cups, a wonderful card. This card describes an enriching experience of tenderness, sensitivity, and love, submission with charm, deep feelings, spiritual heat. As a mature expression of the suit, the King of Cups embodies the richness and depth of feelings. He is in harmony with his feelings, knows how to express them. It symbolizes love, but one whose basis is not so much emotions as devotion, affection, and trust, the ability to obey and give. He is romantic beyond belief. The King of Cups strives to establish an emotional connection like no other king, although he usually shows his emotions sparingly and skillfully hides his feelings. Contact and interaction greatly stimulate him to self-expression and hidden psychological leadership. About him alone, we can say that he lives by feelings. He is simply fantastically able to charm, captivate, set up a romantic mood and send waves of experiences and dreams that transform the everyday. It is he who can subtly create an atmosphere of complete intimacy and trust, moments of incredible emotional intimacy, almost mystical depth of contact. And immediately pretend that nothing like this happened. Because these situations are so subtle that it is de facto impossible to hook them. These are not gifts that can be touched, not messages that can be read, not spoken words that can be remembered, and not even touches that can be captured in a photo. Thinner. Even thinner. This is the Lord of Water, capable of creating a unique spiritual magic with intonation, gaze, symbolic gesture, and literally nothing and out of nothing. He does not need to play with words, pour money, impress with intelligence, physique, wealth, courage. All that men usually need, at least in some volumes and proportions. This king plays on a field beyond the control of other kings, where all these attributes and achievements are simply not important. This field is an area of direct impact on the senses. The King of Cups is able to cause and change emotional reactions in other people. The King of Cups is capable of loving all his life. The fifth card is the Deuce of Swords. The relationship of the two swords is in question, in every sense. They are not particularly durable, and a person asks himself various questions about them, which can be expressed in endless internal dialogues with himself or the shadow of a partner. Distrust of a partner, and maybe yourself. Hesitation, skepticism, gnawing doubts. As a rule, there is no certainty about anything, neither that these relationships should have been started, nor that it makes sense to continue them, nor that they should be. General, it is completely unknown what should be done next. Sometimes there is also a refusal to recognize the problem. It's not for nothing that the character on the Deuce of Swords is usually blindfolded. This may be a lack of recognition on the part of the partner, or it may be the opposite situation, unwillingness to appreciate him. In general, according to the Deuce of Swords, a person is inclined to keep his heart unattainable and unapproachable. He denies both his own feelings and the feelings of the other, does not accept them. Describing a partner, this card says that he is ready to turn a blind eye to the antics of the other, but he is absolutely not sure of anything. I wish everyone mutual love and happiness. Subscribe to the channel, put likes, write your comments, and your life will become even more beautiful.